See if we can get YouTube up and running, and then we will be good to go. But we are back on the M7 grind, man. I definitely needed a little break from it, but hopefully I can get back in the swing of things pretty quick. I did some runs last night. I think I did ended up doing like 16 runs, something like that. Nothing too crazy. But I got a decent chunk of runs in, so we still have 180 archer runs left to do. But hopefully we'll be able to get up to this archer level before too long. It's still going to be a decent chunk of runs. It's going to be like, what, 30 plus runs? No, 60 plus runs, or about 60 runs. So probably not happening today, but I will be streaming every weekday for the rest of the week because I will not be here on Saturday. So no Saturday stream this week, and probably next week actually, and probably no streams at all next week because I'm gonna be on vacation. But I gotta get some videos edited so you guys have something to watch while I'm gone. Yo, what's good, Pangy? What's good, Jake? Yo, what's good, Bullin? Fluggy, how's it going? How's it going? Hope everybody's having a great day so far. We're gonna see if we can get a squad up and running in here. So we'll let people come in real quick, and maybe we can get a group up and running. But yeah, we are actually getting kind of close to our next kata level. I should hit this next kata level about the same time that I get my archer level. When you finally playing Murder Mystery again? Brother, I don't know. This is what I've said all the 5 other times you've asked me this. It's still the same answer. Same answer, man. I don't know. Papega. I'm a busy guy. What can I say? I'm the guy who got 900 million. You said I should do mining, and I got hard on 10 in 2 days. Dang, bro's been cooking. Holy cow. How's my quiver looking, actually? I think it's good. Yeah, we got our armor shred in here. We're chilling. We are chilling. See the little server that I'm thinking about making season 2 for what, the Nitros thing? I'd be down if I got invited again for things. We'll see. We'll see. What in tarnation? What in tarnation am I reading in the shorts chat? Crazy, bro's trying to speedrun getting banned. Wild. Yo, what's good, Relaxo? How's it going, bro? Missing a birds? We are missing a birds. Slayer, you're on tank today, right? I presume Slayer's on tank and I'm on archer. So we need Burrs, healer, mage. Yeah, what's your IGN again, Relaxo? Get alone. Wanted to ask how much we can earn per hour through Bluetooth ring grind and rift. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Alright, there we go. Got you, got you. But yeah, I mean, it changes, of course, depending on the market, and I can't keep up with that part. I can keep up with stats and patch notes and things like that a lot easier because it's usually a somewhat short list, but market prices change every hour, so it's hard to say specifically. I imagine it's at least, you know, like 15 to 20 mil an hour though, if I had to bet. But yeah, it was good. Ruka, how's it going, bro? What's up, upside down? Getting a giant sword soon. Max it and dip out of getting a hype. I don't think I'll ever need it. I mean, it depends. It depends, because like giant sword, realistically, you don't ever need. That's the one you don't really ever need. Hyperion, if you're ever gonna do Kudra, you need it. If you're ever gonna do like M4 and above, you need it. So giant sword is completely skippable, but Hyperion, if you're going for like maxed out, like being able to do the whole game, then you do need that for some stuff. Yo, Mr. Molly with a sub. Appreciate it, bro. Hope you're having a great day, man. Thank you. Again, boys, if y'all haven't already, make sure to subscribe, drop a like on the stream. It does help out a lot, and it's absolutely free. And we're closing in on 30K subs for the red name. We're getting there. Getting Mythic David takes just 20 mil. Dang, is that cheap now? That is kind of wild. That is kind of wild. You excited for 8 days of Paul? Let's see. When is he going to be gone? Got a whole week. Well, I'm going to miss out on the last 2 days because I'm not going to be home. Or maybe the last 3 days, actually. So, kind of rough timing for that, but it's all good. I imagine lobbies will still be laggy, but we'll see.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Yo, Rikun with the sub as well. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, sir. Hope you're having a great day. Yo, there we go. We got a healer, so now we're just looking for a mage then. All right, and there we are. Very, very nice. So let me just grab a couple potions out of here, and we should be good to go. What I need for M5 and M6, I mean, main thing is kata levels, so I'd say like at least kata 38 or 40 for M5. Of course, you gotta have a Terminator and all that stuff, you know, decent Master Stars, that sort of thing. So it does depend a little bit on your kata level and, you know, magical power, that sort of thing, what class you're going for. As for how many Master Stars and things you'll need, but let's see, I gotta get this guy. Boom, boom. And there we are. Very, very nice. I'm just gonna beat up this dude. And then I guess Mage is coming in here. Yep. So we'll go and do Blaze Room. Yay. But yeah, I mean, the main thing, of course, is have a Terminator. You know. That's the big thing. And then when I started doing M5, I believe I had like 2 Master Stars on all my gear, and then I played M5 until I dropped all the 5th stars that I needed. That was kind of my strategy there. Let's do that style. Let's start back over here actually. We're gonna do this. Boom. But yeah, it's I would say that's the main 2 things, is Master Stars and kata levels for sure. If you've got those 2, then you should be chilling for the most part. That's the wrong thing. That's fine. I'm gonna go down here, see if we can get this. Yoink. I mean, we got 300 score already, so there's not really any rush, but we'll get stuff just in case. Because I'm sure we'll have at least a death or 2, but we're at score 309 for real. That's kind of crazy. Where should I grind kata levels? I mean, M4, you know, highest floor you can do until that point. It's always the best floor to do. For sure. Just start at M3 and drop 2 Master Stars in 4 runs. Dang, bro. Man's out here making bank off rip. You'll love to see it. Well, let's see how things go today. So again, I have been doing a couple runs off stream since Paul got elected. Nothing too crazy. Just getting dailies in mainly, and then yesterday we did a little bit extra. I got like a total of 18 runs in or something. So got a decent chunk of things done. Let's see. I'm gonna clear all this out. Do that. Boom, boom. Okay, that ought to do it. And then we should be chilling to pop this and not get hit by the Skeletor, hopefully. Yay. Alright. Hello. Gonna make sure I hit him with the debuff. Pretty sure we were good, but maybe not. Swap to this. Boom, boom. All right. Okay, we are vibing now. Very nice, very nice. And starting off the day with the melodies. What more can a man ask for? What more could a man ask for? Okay, so we do have core as well. It's kind of nice that people are starting to do that just regularly. But I should have left. I did not. It's fine. Yoink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whee! Just getting levers. What else? What are we missing? Okay, we're good. Very confused there for a moment. Dang, level 504 Iron Man, by the way, as our healer right now. Very respectable. Is AOTV worth it for the ether transmission? Yeah, that's definitely worth it. I mean, especially for dungeons, there's so many routes that use it that it's like required to do, like to teleport through floors and that sort of thing. Yoink. So, I mean, healer is probably the best thing to ever happen. I don't think many people play healer, so yeah, getting one is good for sure, for sure. We're getting a decent amount more players on healer now with the whole association banding thing going on. A decent amount more legit players on healer, which is nice. There were always a decent chunk of healer players, but 90% of them were cheating, so now it's a little bit more split, hopefully. I don't know the total percentage, but we've been able to find legit healers at least a bit easier. Do. There we go. Take them all down. Man, it's a lot of mobs going on in here. All right, let's see what we can do with this. There we go. Mercs. But yeah. Alright. What else do we have here? Any loot? First round of the day? Nothing. Unfortunate. Starting off the day with a 550 though. That's not too bad. We'll take it. Boom. Yo, what's good, Luke? How you doing today, bro? What's up? Let's do that. We get everything? Did. Alright, cool. Scaring me. Ay. Hate this room. It's so annoying. So dreadfully annoying. Okay. Chilling. Yeah. Boom. Okay, and of course, he's hiding from us. Holy, how many 1x1s? Mercs. I don't know how I somehow accidentally used my Jerry Sheen gun right there, but you know what? It happens. Stuff happens, dude. Let's do this. Let's go over here. Guess we're good now. Yo, what's good, Koki? How's it going, bro? What's up, Alil? How's it going? What's up, Shade? Isn't holding M2 and spamming M1 more DPS than just holding... Wait, what? Or R2? Like holding R2 and spamming M1 more DPS than just holding M2? It depends on what you're doing it for. Because, yeah, for more DPS, you know, once the bosses spawned, or like once the dragons have spawned, you want to start doing that. Like, you don't want to do it before because, I mean, the boss hasn't spawned, so your laser's not hitting anything, you know. Doesn't really help with that part. But usually for clearing rooms, you don't want to use the left click because first off, you're going to be killing most things with right click with one hit anyways. But also, the left click doesn't have bouncy arrows. So, specifically for like birds and archer generally, like archer automatically has bouncy arrows whether you're, you know, actually using the bouncy arrows themselves or not. Your arrows will bounce between targets. But the left click doesn't bounce. So, you only want to use right click for that. And then for birds, usually the birds will be using bouncy arrows. Like, they'll have to pay for them, but they'll be using bouncy arrows just to make the clear a bit easier. But yeah, that's the reason. That's the main reason you don't want to left click too much. Like, I'll left click here and there to like kill snipers and stuff, but just to make sure my shots hit the very specific targets like that. But generally you don't want to do it too much so that your bouncy arrows can do all the work for you. Alright, nice. Very nice. I'm gonna have to get a new storm bottle soon. Gonna have to happen. When you're banned, does your API turn off?
As a child,
when you're, if you get banned, no. But if you're wiped, then they'll, like, your API doesn't turn off, but your profile gets deleted, so there is no API. Yoink. Yo, what's good, Vix? How's it going, bro? What's up, Nev? Chill. Chill. Yoink. Let me actually do this. If you're asking if I do carries, I do not do carries, but I do give advice. If you're got any questions or anything like that about Dugans, I can probably assist. Boom. Yoink. Yeah, why did I do that? It's all good. All good. Boom. Give me 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Beautimus. I need to start leaping. It's fine. Doesn't matter as much on Arch, I feel like, but could save a few seconds. Oh. A little sketch. A little bit sketch. I've tested these past few days. Tomorrow I have economics and algebra tests, so I know I would fail those. So hopping on your stream instead of studying, that's wild. That's wild. So you gotta multitask. I have stream in the background, and then you study in the meantime. You know. I know if someone in your party is cheating. It depends. Like sometimes it's very difficult to tell. You know, but yesterday we had one run. I was playing off stream and a cheater healer joined. Good grief. He had blood room blink, so the second the dungeon started, he teleported to blood room, so you know, that's pretty obvious when they do that. And then you know, if they're just like a suspiciously low level as well, then you just kind of pay attention to them, because generally, you know, if somebody's been banned, they're gonna like buy a second account and start cheating on that as well. So usually if they've got a low level account, then that means they've probably bought it recently and have been cheating on it. So that's for M7 specifically. Like, you know, you can do F7 at pretty low level and people still cheat in F7, but it's less prevalent than M7 for sure. But yeah, I always TP to blood room when the dungeon starts. Real and true. Oh, what's going on? There we go. I think it's just a skill issue. Factual. Real and true. Where's Fred? Where is Fred? SMH. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, let's just start a 4-man run. Because why not? Because why not? Gonna get on Hypixel for a while. I'll get on Thursday, hopefully. Real Vix. Crazy. W quote right there. 100%. But let's do this. Please. Thank you. Sold, and we sell the Wither Catalyst. Yoink. Boom. Nice. What class? We're looking for healer. Is my man still running healer? How much meter to handle? We are looking for, let's see, we're 8.6% right now. 8.6%. Carrying someone? Alrighty, no worries. But yo, Neve with a sub, I appreciate it, dude. Again, boys, if y'all haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Closing in on 30k subs for the red name. Getting close. Running out of my god potion and Iron Man, so I'm really conserving time. Valid. What in the world? Killed by Zealot Bruiser. What kind of... Oh, we're doing E-man carries? Got you. No healer when I'm done then, sure. Alrighty, sounds like a plan. Okay. Very nice, very nice. How much meter are you at, Slayer? 13.1. Not bad, not bad. Does it affect me if they cheat? So apparently association banning was either just a temporary thing or just people were making it up. Is what I'm hearing right now. So generally no. Me personally, I just try not to play with cheaters because it's cringe. I think cheating is lame. So that's just my personal thing. And also, I mean, if you're a red name, you can get in trouble for it, for playing with cheaters and knowing they're cheating. Like if I'm playing with somebody for, you know, months, day after day, and I know that they're cheating, and it's very obvious, then I could get in trouble for that. But I don't, even before like I was thinking about going for red name and that sort of thing, I just didn't want to play with cheaters because I think cheating is cringe personally. Crazy take for gaming space, but yeah, cheating is bad. When I'm playing Mastermind, I was just wondering, better RNG drops. Yeah, so you can get like for instance, the RNG meter for handle in F7 is 281,000, and then for M7 it's 231,000. So you save 50,000 meter right there. Plus you can drop these master skulls, which sometimes are profit, sometimes they're not. Claymore's a little bit of profit right now. Also, like master stars you can only drop in master mode, so a little bit of bonus there. Plus, the big reason a lot of people do it is because Kata XP. You get a ton more Kata XP from playing master mode. So if you ever want to go for Kata 50 and that sort of thing, then you pretty much, unless you're trying to do it the crazy old-fashioned way like people did, I believe Kata 50 was achieved before master mode came out by like Death Streaks and some other people. But if you're trying to do it the crazy old-fashioned way and just play 24/7, then you can do it that way. But highly recommend grinding master mode if you're going for Kata 50 or class average 50. But yo, Bugzilla with a sub, appreciate it, man. Again, boys, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Closing in on 30K for the red name. How do I get into M7 F7 nowadays? People expecting to know stuff before ever doing it. So F7 is kind of the practice area, like first off, I would definitely watch some videos on how to do it, whichever class specifically that you're playing. I'm sure there's a video out there for you. But it definitely does take practice. So F7 is the practice zone. M7, you are definitely expected to know what you're doing, but F7, it's nice if you know what you're doing, but like everybody's got to learn somewhere. You ever get the turn bug where it acts like a normal bow and you can't hold R2 to permafire? So that happens if you have an arrow in your inventory. So right now there's a bug in dungeons where arrow traps will bug out and actually like make it so you can pick up the arrow from those. Even though I have it in my personal deleter, I can still pick it up. So it is gonna make things a little annoying. That bug's been in the game for like 3 months now. It's very frustrating, but just gotta throw those out when that happens. Win Dungeon Breaker, hopefully tomorrow, but I don't know. TNT got M7 comp, I don't. 07. Any chance for M7 Rules Guide where you show all the shenanigans and terms every class is supposed to do when Dungeon Breaker drops? Maybe. Thing is, when Dungeon Breaker drops, the meta is going to change up a lot, so it would probably be a while after Dungeon Breaker drops that I'd have to do it just to give it time to show up. But I have already made videos on burrs and healer and tank. So I believe, I didn't like make a full in-depth guide, but I showed how I do things. And of course there is the live streams as well. If you go to my channel and go to playlist, there's a past live streams playlist, and you can search for the streams where I was learning how to play those things. I just don't like to make guides on it at the moment because first off, it does feel kind of niche. There's not a ton of people that can do M7. So just for views, it probably wouldn't be great, but I may do one anyways. The real reason, like the main reason I don't really want to do it is just because it changes so much. Because probably if I made a video on maging like 3 months ago, I wouldn't have even mentioned coring. But nowadays, everybody is coring. Like, it's changed so much in like 3 months, and it's not even been like any big changes came out. Just people have been getting better and learning new things. So it's just kind of it's a very volatile space to make a guide in because it changes so often. So that's the big reason I haven't wanted to make one. I want to play 1.21 so badly for dungeons, but can't stonk. Yeah, it'll be I believe the recommended version will be 1.21.5 whenever stonking does, or Dungeon Breaker does drop. So it'll be pretty cool to see. Can do M7 now? Alright, what's your IGN again, Koki? Is there underscores or anything, or is it the same as YouTube? I can't remember. Can't guarantee that I'm gonna be good. Don't throw, that's the main thing. If you leap to healer, or not leap to healer, if you leap to burrs when they're I4ing, then that'll be a problem. But as long as you don't do that, we'll be fine. Set tunings and everything. Okay. Let's see. Check my friends list. Okay, I do not have you added, or at least not vested at the moment. Thunderbreaker will bring good tidings to the Iron Man players. We shall see. We shall see. Koki got dibs, Allele, but if we end up looking for a party and we can't get a cat of 50, then we'll get you in here. Yeah, I've got you added, just not like added as a best friend, I don't believe. Oh, well, there you go. Well, that's awkward. Well, that's a guild member. We got a guild member. Tell me next time I can heal. My fault. My fault. I said it in guild chat a while ago, but oh well. 07s. 07s. I forgot. All right, well, if we get another spot, then sorry, Koki. Sorry, man. Yoink. How to get Dungeon Breaker when it's out? At least on Alpha, the way you get it is from Ophelia. She sells it for Wither Essence, so that's how you'll get it if it doesn't change. But good grief, what is this lobby? There we go. But who knows if it'll change or not. We will have to see. Dang, look at all the 1x1s, dude. Holy cow. Yoink. Alright. There he is. Voila. Okay, I am first off going to grab my sniper bestiary. Boom. There we go. Nice. Okay, yeah. Making sure we got our mage revives at a good place. 1, 2, do this. Trying to get hype. Should I continue grinding for the last 2 scrolls? Already got Handle and Shadow Warp. It's probably not a bad idea. I mean, you know, it is always an option. English is hard. To grind the money for it and then just buy it, unless you're on Iron Man. But if you're enjoying the F7 grind, then there's no reason not to. Realistically. Okay, hello there, sir. Alright, he's getting that. I'm gonna go back up this way. And I'll get the right side over here. Chest is locked. Feels bad, man. Grab this. Yoink. Open sesame. Ba-doom. Alright. Feels good, man. What cat should I start doing? M6 and then M7? Generally, M6, you want to be about cat of 40, I would say. Unless you've, you know, like, bought Master Stars ahead of time. If you already got, like, 5 Master Stars, you can probably do it at a lower cat level, but generally about cat of 40 is the recommended space. And then for M7, you'll have to grind M6 for a while before you get into that, because usually, you know, you want to be cat of 50 if you're going to be playing as a DPS class. You might can get away with lower nowadays for burrs, honestly, because mage and archer do so much damage, but it's going to depend on the party. Like, some parties would probably let you in at lower kata for burrs, but generally, you know, ideally you'd want kata 50 for that. And then for healer, you can probably do it around kata 46. Depending on the party, again, some parties will let you in at lower than that. Alright, hold up. Let me just do this. Yoink. Oh, wait. Why did we crush twice? Pega. Alright, let's do this. Ay, ay, ay. Fun times. Is he mad at me now? Nope. Alright, we're We're good. Yoink. I'm actually shocked that we made it back here. That's kind of W. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for tank, you can probably do it at like, you usually want a little higher for tank. Like most of the time, people will say you need to be like 46 plus. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh dear. All right, we're good. We're good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Scary stuff, dude. Been a bit since I last did M7. Swarm hype on the mage. Oh dear. Interesting. I mean, I guess you don't really need ult Ys. To be fair, that may not be like the worst thing in the world. Oh, good grief. Yoink. I mean, it's not Chimera or anything, but... Yeet. Ew, I picked up a flint arrow. That's gross. Okay, let me get rid of that. Much better. Yay. While running into wall. Yeah, because sometimes if I don't do that, then it's, you know, it's supposed to be a safe spot, I think. But I have to run into it. Or I still get killed, I swear. Yoink. But yeah. It's to not pop masks, yeah. To avoid being slaughtered. That is a safe spot right there. Minimum magical power for M7, like 1200 probably. Swarm on the LCM hype, I mean, better than nothing, I guess. Like, I guess Soul Eater wouldn't help that much. But yeah, that explains a lot, I won't lie. That does explain a bit. I'm not putting on cow hat this time, it's all good. I didn't have the brain power to do that right then. 1200 in dungeons or outside of dungeons? Outside of dungeons. Well, I would say. I mean, you want to be able to still clear decently. That's the main reason to get magical power, you know, when you're first getting into it. Because you're not going to be playing arch or mage. So when you're arch and maging, of course, you want a lot more, but... Did Alright. 1177. Unacceptable. Should be able to clear decently well. Yeah, I mean, only 23 off isn't that bad. Could be worse. Could definitely be worse. Dungeon breakers are a mercy from above to the Iron Man players. I mean, Silexes are really easy to get now, realistically. It's not like stonks were hard to go for. Alright, let's do this. But it is just nice to have that option to go for now, though. I do like Dungeon Breaker as a non-Iron Man player. Big fan. Alright, there we go. Took all these. There we go. Beautiful. Oh. Oh, it's the wrong thing in my inventory. Sounds about right. Okay. Boom. Alrighty. Very nice, very nice. What happened to the left side of the clear? What is going on? Guess I'm gonna try and nab some bestiary out of here. I suppose. Of course. Never mind. I guess I'm just getting waterboard. This is what I get trying to help clear. This is what I get instead of upping my secret count. Which I don't really need to do. I need to do bestiary, but Pain still. Still painful. Oh dear. Nice. Yoink. Boulder. Voila. Alright, I will grab whatever this is. Rare 1x1, gasp. Yo, cool. There's a secret in here. Where do you think it is? Probably up, right? Surely? Oh, sniper. There's a bunch of snipers. Hog. Oh. Is there actually a chest there? There is actually a chest there. Yo. They actually had this room in the files. Kinda crazy. Do this. Boom. Let's do this room because I don't know what one got missed over there. It was probably the bat. It's always the bat. But you know how that goes. Oh, did I not? Thought the reason it didn't let me teleport was because I opened it. I guess I hit the hopper probably. That's probably what it was. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Good to go. Using BLC? Yes, sir. What in the world? I have no idea. Is this a reference that I don't understand, Race? Oh. Whoops. My fault. Casually nuking's lair, you're welcome. Anyone know why SkyTails 1.21 is broken for drags? I have no clue. Have they not updated to 1.21? Does seem a bit interesting. Do this. Boom. Alright. Should be vibing. Okay. Thunder bottle somehow still isn't full, man. What's going on? Can clear SA yellow rooms. Well, that should be good enough then. Should be chilling. Storm AI moment. Okay, swap helmets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom. And wait for 5. And go. Swap to Phoenix. Go here. Swap to Bonzo. And we're good. Oh, no, we're not good. Oh, crap. Now we're good. Most worried about my debuff. My pre-dev is fine. Got you, got you. Simon Says. Forgot about Simon Says. Yeah, that's always fun. For real, for real. Alright. Boom. Do that. Never mind, we're good. Actually, I should be fine to leave that. Do. 1. Boom. Good grief. How many times do I have to click it? Wait for it. What got missed? Somebody. We're coring, and healer didn't do the thing. Yoink. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. There we are. Odin better or bad line? For dungeons, I would say Odin. But you gotta get the not cheater version. I think the Odin mod is the one that's legit, and then the Odin client is the one that's a cheater. So don't download Odin client. I believe that's how it works. But yeah. For me, I use Badline just because I can use it for everything. So I don't have to swap around all my mods or do any of that stuff. Do. Yoink. All right. Real flame. SMH. Yoink. Oh. Almost through. Almost through. All right, what else we got? We got green. Get him. Beautiful. Oh dear. TPS go burr. Yeah, I'll do this thing. I'll do the thing. Sorta. Alright. It's not a handle. Run it back. Alright. See you soon, Cookie. Do this. Voila. Oh my. What a starter room. I hate this. What a starter room. What's still alive? Or did we get it already? I guess we got it. In the world. My mod is bugging out. Okay then. Fair enough. Unless we door skipped. Which I guess is a thing that could have happened. Boom. Alright. Sketchy. I don't like dual skip, if that's what happened. I think that is what happened. Quite possibly. Could be a problem if somebody leaps out of that area. I don't know how to door skip. I can't get back in. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Alright. And then next room, please. Yo, we got a room with a sniper, W's. I think I'm slowed, perhaps. Maybe not. How'd you get 700k XP? Isn't it like 500k? So for the first 5 runs of the day, you get double XP. Or not double, 40% extra XP. So it is still our first 5 runs of the day. So that is how. Yoink. Boom. Let me go, please. Alright, whatever. Aren't you looking forward to stonking and then I won't have to worry about just not being able to mine straight down through blocks? And just do it without having to ghost pick? Like, dude, my life is going to be so much easier. It's actually insane. Need this tomorrow. Please come out tomorrow. Okay, Slayer having a moment up there. This is why I don't like door skipping. This is why I don't like door skipping. It's your fault. It's not my fault, bro. I don't like door skipping. I have said this. Yoink. Work with me. Bruh, are we for real? I got through that. That's crazy. Ay, ay, ay. This right? Nope. Alright. Yay. We're good. 50 runs for finishing arch. Nah, I still got like 170. Point grind for mage. Yep, still got a ways to go for mage. I gotta make another like bill and a half. So if I could drop, you know, like 3 handles right about now, it'd be kind of nice. I won't lie. 3 handles back to back to back. But most likely what'll happen is before I finish my arch runs, is we will see an update, hopefully, that makes me money. If we get a Guardian Slayer update up in here, that would be pretty epic. I won't lie. That would be pretty epic. I wonder if they'll do like something with attributes for Guardian Slayer, like add a Guardian attribute that's used for a bunch of different fusions, you know, but it's like a crazy rare drop. Maybe not a bunch of different fusions, but a couple different fusions, and it's a crazy rare drop. Would be kind of crazy. Alright, Slayer's mad now, guys. He's in a mood now. Yoink. Idiots. Bam. Yoink. Alright. Feels good, mans. Did that not explode? Okay, it did. We're good. Yoink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Is everyone stuck in there? Uh-oh. They do be stuck in there. Boom. Alright. We're good. Nice. Other mod have the fishing pet thing for swapping? That's not a mod. That's just like a thing in the game. So you don't need a mod to do that. You gotta have auto pet rules though. Buy them from the community center. Boom. Back at M7, yes sir. How's it going, Boop? Grinding rush shards was not fun for real. That is a grind. Are they used for any fusions though? I don't know, maybe. Yo! Did we just get a sub on Twitch? It announced we reached the sub goal. Or like halfway to the sub goal. There it is. Yoink. I didn't swap pets, did I? I did not. It's fine. But let's do this. Yo, battle with the Prime for 9 months. W's in the chat, dude. 9 months is actually crazy. Holy cow, W's. I appreciate it, man. No arrow stack. Who needs it? Let's go. Another month down. Let's go, dude. Yeah, that badge looking kind of fancy now, man. It's looking kind of fancy. Alright, let's do this. Boom. Good. What about you? Doing good. Doing good. Let's do this. Feature for giant rod users that changes pet mid cast for max fishing speed and max secret chance. Oh, I don't think so. Odin is only for dungeons, I believe. Like the only thing it's useful for. But I mean, you know, you can use Odin and have other mods as well. That's the nice part about it. I believe. I think that's how it works, at least. Again, I haven't done it myself, so this is how I'm believing that it works. Are we getting ditched? Is that what's happening right now? It's crazy. Crazy. All right then, chat. We need a tank. LF tank. Oh, and it has Kudra features too. Okay, cool. Good times for Blaze and fast wardrobe keybinds. All right, so it's all like combat related stuff, right? For the most part. Yoink. All right, appreciate it. Okay, so chat, we need a mage and a tank. Well, there's Oku. Let's go. All right, tank time. Do. See, any money's in here. Anything at all. Boom. Sold. Should have a little bit in here. Wow. Not much at all. Wish they had a wardrobe for equipment sets. Call it Foot Locker or something. Yeah, that would be nice. That's been asked for since Crimson Isle came out. We've been asking for that. since it was on alpha. Visiting class. We are missing tank right now is what we're looking for. Yo, wait, Ben's just logged off. Hold up. I don't know if Ben's was online. Hold up, who is online right now? Let me check. Yoink. Doot. I don't think we've got any tanks online. Papega. Stay hydrated, fellas. But yeah, how's our bestiary looking? I know we've been getting a decent chunk of sniper kills, so we need 400 still. Still quite a bit, considering we have, let's see, how many more archer runs? Starting off the day, we needed 180. We now need 174. So, grind is real. Stop complaining about the 1.5 bill you need when you spend 300 mil on dies. I gotta make videos, man. I gotta make videos, alright? I need content. You want me to just not upload? Yo, it's good. Alright, how's it going, bro? Probably said don't roll dice because I got my hands on some money. He left PC. First thing I did was roll the dice 10 times. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. I would try if you'd like to try Cat 39 tank with no master stars and dies really easily. I think we're gonna have to pass on this offer for now, but I appreciate it. 30k I'll fill in the hurricane bottle. Yep, I got 20k till storm bottle's done. You have an editor, or do you edit yourself? I do all my editing myself. I just prefer it that way. Because, you know, I have a vision for the videos. So I'm definitely trying to get better at it. Like, this last video was probably the best editing I've done and, like, best storytelling I've done. So, slowly improving. That is the plan. Or hopefully not slowly, but improving. Alright, I think we're good. YOLO. YOLO. Handle drop or no? Haven't dropped one since the last short I made about one, but this run's gonna change it up for real, for real. Should have put some more potions in my inventory during all that downtime, but I did not. Because bro is a donut. Let's see. Yoink. There we go. Boom. Take this. That. Mark all these guys. Boom, boom. There we are. Very nice. Alright. Boom. Beautifully played. Okay. And then we go over here. And of course it's a puzzle room. Rip to my secret count. Haven't dropped a handle since the last handle. Real. But yeah, since I haven't dropped one since the last short I made about one. So. Uh-oh, we got a blaze dead in the wrong order. That's a little bit awkward. It's a little bit awkward, ain't it? Wait, what? I was about to say, how's there a star mob out here? I guess he wandered from out of here. Fair enough, then. Oh, cradoodle. I need more pearls. Appreciate it. Oh, that's the wrong button. I need a pearl twice. Lol. Hello? I am Confucian. There we go. 1, 2, 3. How many runs since? It's been about 60, 70, somewhere around there. Let's do this. Lol XD. Alright. Time to actually clear. Let's go. Can I? Hello? Secret did not want to spawn. SMH my head. Boom, boom. Grab this. Shoot. Voila. Drop a handle this run. Me and you are fighting. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I could do, I mean, typing out the whole get from Sack's command just, like, would take more effort than me just opening the Sack at that point, though. If I had a key, if Badline had keybinds for it, mine would be worth. I don't know, maybe I could just do an alias for, like, slash get from Sacks or something. Might be the strats. Yo, Runic. I haven't dropped a rune book in a while. That is a little bit annoying. Cleared out. Very nice. Beat up that guy. Beat up these guys. Should be chilling. Boom. Voila. Alright. 2, 1. Probably gonna win. You have max Necron armor. Fair enough. Fair enough. Do this. Voila. Yo, chill. Okay. Boom, boom. Do that. 1. Okay, I didn't swap. Casually trolling. Put me in. Okay. Pop. Oh dear. Alright, not even close. Not even close. Alright. Boom. For that. Oh, what do you do against all the junk items from your runs? I have a personal deleter with most of them. Most of them. I do need to make another one and put like zombie soul whip in it, or whatever, zombie commander whip. That's like one of the only ones that I'm missing right now. But it's not that big of a deal. It's like that, and then like zombie zombie lord helmet, something like that. Okay, let's go mage. Yoink. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, always leave out Skeleton Master. True, 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 true. I have dropped a couple since I did that, but yoink. Relax. Relax. Boom. Oh, is it normal to get 3 taps in match mode? Do I just need to get good? Yeah, I mean, depends on the mob. Like, if you're getting 3 tapped by, like, an undead skeleton, like, that's nothing. 2B credit me, brother. I paid you. That's the credit you get. SMH. Yoink. I can credit you with missing the zombie commander whip. How about that? I can give you the credit for that. He didn't give me zombie commander whip or skeleton soldier or skeleton lord helmet. I mean, SMH. SMH. Why could I not hit any of the mobs there? That was awkward. What's the cow head tech? It's very goofy. Normally you get affected with slowness whenever you leap down to the dragon section, but it is a grind, dude. If you use the cow head, it gives you immunity. It probably didn't put it in. I didn't even put that in a video, bro. I didn't even put it in a video, that's why. Do this. Yoink. Don't want to get... Okay, I read that, I read that. Yo, it's good. Swayam, how's it going, bro? Yoink and trash. Alright. SMH my head. Run it back. Run it back. Money's on 2B tapping you out in less than 2 minutes. That's strats. Let's do this. Alright, let's drink a potion before I forget. Do this. Voila. Alright, should be good. This is the same way the last run started off. What in the world's going on? Sniper. Gib. Where is bro? Found him. Mercs. Yo, more sniper rooms. Let's go. And a lot of fells. Holy. Good grief. Alright, where's my my sniper? Should be here. 1, 2. Haha. And then we'll go back here. Yo, what's good, editor? How's it going, bro? Yoink. Hit all the buttons and we're good. Voila. Okay, he's getting this room very well. I will go up here and get these, and they will both be puzzle rooms, and I will be smiling about it. For real, for real. We got, what, 2 sniper kills at least, so could be worse. Or 3. I think I got 3 on this clear. So could be worse. Could be worse. I need to be averaging like 4 a clear though, if I'm gonna max this out before I start maging. You know what I'm saying? But it's not looking too good for me, I won't lie. It's not looking too great. Boom. I could go for the chest and creeper beam. You don't need it for score, for power levels, because we've had some, what's it called? Guess we're probably fine now, but I don't always have goated mages, you know? Doo-doo, there's your credit. Oh, what am I doing? Why is bro happy about puzzles? I'm not. I was being sarcasmistic. It's a real word, by the way. Totally. Third day I've tuned into 1 of your streams in a row. Yo. Let's go here. Yoink. W mans. But yeah, it's just for the blessing of power. It's the main reason. I kind of got used to doing that. Which, I mean, it's probably a good thing. Usually the 2 seconds, you know, that you save from not grabbing it is not saved in the dragon's face. So it's usually just better to go ahead and grab it. All the time that you save, you end up losing later, and it's less satisfying. So, okay. My Ragnarok got canceled. I'm molding. But we gotta go to mage, so it's fine. Oh. Mercs. Oh. There we go. Actively trolling. I'm supposed to swap that the second I leap in. Or not leap in, but walk through the portal. This. Okay, we're good. Didn't even have to use the Phoenix pet. That doesn't happen very often. Boom. Okay, he got that. Wait for it. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Do. Does triple perk Paul after? Yep, so we're getting triple perk Paul afterwards. Okay, so we are recording now. Cool. Yoink. But yeah, I won't be here for like the last 2 days of triple perk Paul, which is pretty sad. Depresso espresso. It is what it is, though. I'm gonna be on vacation all next week. So try and get a good chunk of M7 runs in right now while we've got our Pauls going on. Got handle and scroll within 5 runs yesterday. Let's go, MCW. How many coins is it for Avarice to be better than Warden? I think it has to be a bill from what I've heard. Once it's at like 100 mil, it's like basically the same damage. But for it to be better, it's a bill. But the main reason people use it, of course, is the magic find. 100 mil is better than Warden. Half people tell me that, and the other half say it's worse. So I'm gonna trust the half that say it's worse, because I've known them for longer and they're smart. Yoink. And I think they have one actually. They have to actually have one and have tested it. Yoink. Saying I'm dumb. That is not what I'm saying. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying again, like, they have one. People that actually have one and have tested it themselves. Like, that's who I'm trusting. You know what I'm saying? Real answer is it depends on how many T7 enchants you have for 100 mil / a bill. This. Yoink. Like 20k less damage. Hold up. Boom, boom. Chill, please. Good grief. But yeah, I mean, I know like when I'm doing revs right now with a 10 mil, like it does like 100k less damage. So, I mean, I'm close to the 100 mil helmet, so I'll be able to test it myself soon. I'll be able to test it soon. What's this thing called? A music rune from the Visitor Dusk. That is a very good rune. It's what most people use on, what's it called? On Hyperion, because it sounds pretty. I still don't have one. Need to finish it. But hold up. Let's do this. Voila. Boom. Utimus. And get this. Voila. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so you get it from either Dusk or from fishing. That's the only two ways you can get it. Is from those two things. So that's the only way you can get those. So they're pretty pricey. So again, they're really good and they're pretty rare. So they go for like 5 mil a pop or something. Last I saw. But I've been gambling with mine, trying to make a T3. I have a T2 right now. I gotta upgrade it to T3 before I apply it. And by the time I apply it, I'll end up, you know, not using hype for anything ever again. So that's how it's gonna work. For real, for real. Yoink. But yeah, we'll have our own pretty soon, so we'll be able to test it. Boom. He's got that. I will get this. Works for me. Yoink. 1, 2. I'm so ready for Dungeon Breaker when I don't have to do this stupid crap. Making a ghost pick. It's very annoying. Mimic moment. Alright, there we go. Yoink. Oh, please. Please. Alright then. Fair enough. Yo, what's good, Kyoko? How's it going, bro? Older versions of Badline work. My Mac doesn't support the newer ones. Like, are you talking 1.8.9? I mean, that's what I'm using right now. It's 1.8. But yeah, I don't know about a Mac not supporting. I've not heard of that. That is interesting. That's the wrong direction. Yoink. Cook all these. Cook these guys. Beautiful. Do that. Chillax. Alright, should be chilling. Did I kill the... I did kill the Shadow Assassin. Alright, we're vibing. Vibing. Oh, this might fill it up right here. Like, client version's not in-game? Okay, I have no clue. I got 0 clue. I assume they're fine, but you may just not be able to, like, download mod profiles from that were made on newer versions. Yay, storming the bottle full. Let's go. Alright, I got a downtime after this run. Yoink. Voila. I'll probably forget the downtime. Usually how that goes. Oh crap. What? I did. I swear I did. Did I not? Did I not? I think I threw. That's awkward. My fault, chat. My fault. I had a moment. None of my stuff was in the right slots. I thought I did. Yoink. My apologies. My apologies to be throwing the run. Dude, I was freaking out about my storm bottle being full, okay? It's my excuse. Oh, BLC mod turns off Wither King dialogue. There's just a mod for like dungeon boss dialogue to turn it off. So yeah, you'll want to turn that back on, or like want to have that off probably if you're doing trying to get your timing down for Reaper armor swap and all that jazz. Is there a way to have texture pack work properly with Skytails? And I'm stuck with Skytails at the moment. I have no clue. Again, I got no clue. I haven't used this stuff at all. Yoink. Let's do that. There we go. Heck W. How much money for your account is a crazy question to ask as a first-time chatter. What in the world? That is a crazy question to ask. What in tarnation? Guys, good wolves. How's it going, bro? Do this. Boom, boom. All of my For You page on TikTok and Instagram. Wait, I'm on Instagram? Who's reposting me to Instagram? What in tarnation? I do not have an Instagram account, so I'm getting reposted. I mean, YouTube? Okay. But let's go. It's like, I don't think I'm big enough for there to be fan accounts of me on Instagram, right? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. There we go. But W's. I am your fan account. Let's go. Third line from Wither King, right? So for the Reaper, yes. So second line you do Rag, third line you do Reaper. That's the strats. Trash and trash. Okay. Boom, boom. So I saw the 50K face cam, bro. This is not the first face reveal, dude. I'm an OG for real, for real. What was I doing? Oh yeah, storm bottle. So currently that, and then storm in a bottle. Let's do 14 mil. Boom. 14 mil. Did you delete the 50K? I don't believe so. If you look at the Q&A on the 50K Q&A, should be in there. Yoink. Can you complain with Derailius and 30 virus about the crop milestones to actually get them nerfed? Wild. I mean, I do think it is a lot of work for a very small buff. So there's not a ton of incentive to do it, but I think that's fine. But I do think it is a very, very long grind. It took me 800 hours. That is a long time. Shouldn't give XP after 36. I'd be fine with that, yeah. I'm fine if they keep the bigger crop milestones, but just don't make it give SkyBlock XP, you know? That is a lot. Like, maybe make it like a XP milestone, you know? Where if you do a certain, like maybe, let's see, there's what? 10 crops with 42, 46 milestones, I think? I can't remember. Ever how many milestones it is per crop. It's like 400 plus. So maybe for like 300 milestones, like, or like 300 total crop milestones, you get XP, and then every one after that you don't. So it's just like big milestones that way. So you still have the option to go and do the others, and maybe they give you like farming fortune towards that specific crop instead of just giving you like XP. Or do they already give farming fortune towards that crop? I don't even remember. It's been so long. But yeah, I mean, I think if 30 and Derailius are complaining about it, then me complaining about it isn't really going to add anything, I'm going to be honest. If they're complaining about it, and they're like, well, 30 and Derailius, you know, they're complaining about this, and it should, I don't know. I don't think we're going to change it anyways. But yo, 2B, he's complaining about it now. Now we should do, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think my opinion, adding on top of 30 virus's opinion is really gonna change anything. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm that big of a deal to them. I'm gonna be real. Really wasn't that bad. I mean, if you don't have a second monitor, it's the worst experience in the world, I imagine. If you have a second monitor with something to binge, then it's chill, but if you do not, then it is a rough experience. Very weird though, because there's like 10 to 12 levels or something locked behind garden. I'm level 430 right now, so it's very upsetting that so much of my XP remaining I mean, I don't think having like garden levels giving XP, like that part's fine. But yeah, I mean the crop milestones, I do think like if they just change the amounts required to be done, you know, to get SkyBlock XP, that's fine. Like you can leave the crop milestones the way they are, but just reduce the like XP that you get from like maxing it, or not even reduce it, but like make it so you get the XP, SkyBlock XP before fully maxing it out, you know? I think that would be a lot better. But did you hear about the gorilla co-op getting wiped? Oh dear, I did not. I did not. Not surprising though. I won't. Not exactly surprising. Yoink. Do that. Do this. Hello there. Storm AI moment. Gotta love it. 1, 2, 3. Once again, I did not swap this around. 1. Oh, that was almost really bad. Worked out though. Make the jump. Boom, boom. Here we go. Swap pets. Voila. Alright, that's what we're talking about. 2B not throwing for once. Crazy. Alright, there it is. Yoink. Doo-doo. Any tips on how to restart? Oh man, that's rough, Lewis. I hate to see people getting pulse ban and stuff. It's rough out here, man. But main thing I would say is focus on getting into farming and rifts are 2 things to go for early game. I mean, hunting is also, or not, yeah, hunting. Hunting and foraging are also a bit underrated. Like Agatha's coupons, I've heard, are pretty decent now, and forest essence selling and that sort of thing, I've heard, is making pretty good money as well. So those are all 3 of those would be a good option. But yeah, can only watch something else on my phone, which is annoying. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yo, what's good, Pranesh? How's it going, bro? Is giant sword good for birds and dungeons? I wouldn't recommend it. Get a juju. Juju better. Doo-doo. Swap this. Go here. Alright. Boom. Now we're talking. Oh. I have a juju, but I want to main arch and burrs. I mean, Terminator would be the next step for sure, but don't want to be using a giant sword as an archer. But yeah, I'd say if you've already got a juju, just save up till term. That's the next weapon upgrade for sure. Juju clear is absolutely atrocious. Use bouncy arrows, and all your problems will be solved. Boom. That's all you gotta do. Yoink. There we go. Voila. Beautiful. Meta for mining. It's a good question. Yo, finally some money. Recon will take it. I think Umber and Tungsten mining is still really solid, what I've heard. Should I just farm carrots till Fermento, or should I actually go for the crops needed for it? I mean, carrots are decent for money. Say, once you get access to it, go for melons for sure. Melons better. Alright, let's do that. Fell down. Are we good? Way down we go. Boom. Man, somebody already killed my snipers. Depresso, espresso. Yoink. We get it? Hello? Oh, there we go. It's a little wacky. It's a little bit wacky. I don't know where that guy even came from. Kinda goofy. Where am I? Right here. Hi there, fella. My apologies. What is bro yapping about, huh? What's going on? Do that, and I'll go back. What in the world, bro? But yeah, I would not recommend going for a melee. Juju better. Juju better. Yoink. Like, again, melee is an option. Giant sword is definitely not ideal. And again, like, Terminators are so cheap now that you're better off just saving up. Choose Juju and save up until Terminator. That's what I would recommend. Alright, let me go over here. Get our snipers. My brain was malfunctioning on whether to go for the bat first or the snipers first. Prioritize snipers. I need my bestiary. Yoink. Boom. Chill. I only got one. Sad. Sad.
As a
Yoink.
child, I yearn for the mines.
Dang, they did not want to die. Yo, Yuso with a sub. Appreciate it, man. Again, boys, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. We're closing in on 30K for the red name. Let's go. All right, let me go here. Nice. Umber and Tungsten and Mineshaft. So like Umber and Tungsten, 2 spawn Mineshafts, and then if it's a good Mineshaft, you can mine that. If not, then keep grooving on. Go relax. Boom. But can do melee. Yeah, I mean in M7, like if you've got a crazy good claymore, then go crazy. But giant sword is not a good investment at all. That's my main point. Giant sword bad. I think I should do crop milestones without a second monitor. If I watch stuff on my phone, I might reactivate to macro checks. Since I don't see the screen, I might get false wiped. What's going on right now? Hello? TPS? Oh, good grief. I don't have Bozo in my hotbar. It's fine. Good grief. Boom. Alright. Nice. Doot. Holy WTPS. Yoink. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yoink. Swap helmet. Boom. And then this. Not even close. Not even close. We did, in fact, get wiped. Bruh. When did this happen? And what is the reason? Was someone doing M7 shenanigans? Alright, we're good. Yoink. Silly co-op. Funny co-op? Do. Yoink. Smack. Alright. There it is. Nice. Get this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Counting is hard. Nice. That joke of the day. Why do you think I keep a ruler under my bed? How was I supposed to know how long I slept for? Wow. Wow. Split screen makes getting pests super annoying. I mean, yeah, I'd probably just do like small, yeah, like just do windowed, and then whenever you want to go get pests, you can make it bigger, but it doesn't even have to be like tiny split screen. Maybe just listen to a podcast, listen to some music, I don't know, dude, or just save up for a second monitor. Might be the strats. Doesn't have to be a crazy goated monitor or anything. Yoink. My second monitor was not too expensive because I didn't get a good one. But Goldor phase at this point just Among Us tasks. It was always just Among Us tasks. Always has been. Boom. Let's go. W skip spot for real, for real. How much money have you made from dungeons so far? It's a good question. I'd say at least 10 billion. At least. But I do have a lot of dungeon playtime at this point. Got 800 hours between Dungeon Hub and actual dungeons. So it is a grind, but it do make bank. Wild, is he? Crazy. Alright, what do we got? Nothing. Okay. Alright, there goes our birds. Thank you, Relaxo. Appreciate it, bro. W Mans. Who we got online right now? LF replays. Yoink. Doot. But yeah, it do be a good chunk of money. Oh. Bro, do not need to go birds. Don't go birds. We just got one, lol. Did you? It's much harder to find a back to healer jail exactly. Is bro getting kidnapped? That's wild. That's wild. Yoink. Do this. Do that. I'll need a little bit of money out of here. And we should be good. Yoink. Alright. Is he dipping? Is he dipping? Alright then. Bro do be down timing. Oh, Nightbot got Madge again. Alright, sounds a good sounds like a good one. Sounds like a plan, grooms. Alright. Doots. Me with no free wills, unfortunate dude. It was good slothing. Dramatic power, I think max right now is 1866. Yep. Been a while, how you doing? I'm doing great, man. I hope you're doing good too. Rec for M3, I don't know, like cat of 36, something like that. It's nothing too crazy, maybe 34 actually. Alright, we're good. Send it. Yo, what's good, replays? How's it going, bro? Do. Oh wow, what a start. Dang, that's actually crazy. What? W start. Boom. Yoink. Holy cow, it's all mini rooms. Let's go. I'm cooking right now. I'm cooking. What's going on here? My mage is AFK. I think he said BRB, and I went anyways. Lol. It's fine. We got W Blood Rush. W Blood Rush. For real, for real. Let's go. That was really nice, actually. Really nice rooms there. Had Hydrate. Got you. My fault, my fault. Dropped a scroll shortly after you left. Yo, W's. Magical power, like what's a good magical power? Let's see. Yeah, I mean Bloody's good. Itchy is the one that I would usually use when I was starting out. Nowadays, when you get Terminator, you want to use Fortuitous or Hurtful, depending, but usually Fortuitous. I know some people argue hurtful. I think hurtful can be good. Question mark. In specific scenarios, I just don't know those scenarios because I've always used fortuitous. And then what else? Way down. There we go. Shaded is also a good option. Yoink. 1, 2. Boom, boom. Take them all down. And we're chilling. Let's get this last one right here. For the runic. Voila. Looking good. Got a ton of grinding to do. The grind is real. There's good AR. Where should I spend my money if I want to do dungeons? I have Necron, chestplate, leggings, Maxer boots, Bonzo mask, and Juju. I would definitely get like a tarantula helmet. Magical power is always a good option as well to spend money on. Attributes, there's some pretty good attributes for dungeons as well, so make sure to get those. But yeah, that would be the big things. Do this. And of course Terminator at some point. Terminator's always Gucci. Holy cow. Relax. Alright, let's see. I think I need to beat up this dude and that dude, and then we're good. Voila. Keep forgetting to swap around my inventory the second I jump in. It's a little problematic, but it's all good. Got back to the game with a fresh profile, working on farming right now. YoGoUs. Yeah, farming is always a good start. For sure, for sure. Cooked. Boom, boom. Gotta love Paul, bro. Paul, my goat. Almost forgot to swap helmets. That would have been a little bit awkward. Oh, I'm trolling. Guys, I've fallen and I can't get up. Am I dead? Not dead. Poggers. Not even close. 1. Oh. 2. Gotta love it. Have to love it, man. Doo-doots. Doo-doots. Dang, that was pretty nice RNG right there. Wasn't really paying attention, but you're using duplex term for clear? Yes, I only have duplex term. Really, if you're maxed out now, you don't really need a soul eater term. Because duplex does enough damage with max attributes and max magical power. Don't really need one. But yeah, I got duplex 5 on the bow, of course, and then duplex 1 on the last breath. Favorite techno clip in SkyBlock? Let's see. I was going back and rewatching some of the videos recently. Why am I doing this? I'm trolling, that's why. Trying to think, what's the best one? Boom. What is the best one? I drop kicked that child in self-defense. Was that in... I think that was in Bed Wars, wasn't it? That's a good one. That's a great quote right there. It's got to be one of the Sun Tzu ones, though, right? Surely. I have permission to activate warp speed. Real. That's a good one. It's hard to think like SkyBlock specific ones. You know, I need to go back and watch the Potato War videos again. Soldier still makes clear a bit smoother, doesn't hurt to have. Also, you're not locked to Archer. I mean, I was using it as Burrs too. But yeah, I mean, right now I'm locked as Archer. But I'm swapping to Mage after this anyways, so it's like not that big a deal anyways. It's all part of the plan. All part of the plan. But yeah, I mean, it's really just the fact that you can use Remedy's G-Dragon clear now. Like, you really don't need it. You really don't need Soul Eater if you've got everything else maxed out. It's just not, like, for most people I'd still recommend going for it, but for me it's just not really optimal. Yoink. Especially when I don't even have enough money to buy my mage gear yet. Still need on healing tank, yeah, for sure. Discord ping. Hold up, what am I looking at? Oh, crap. There you go. I type it out and I keep forgetting to send it. Lol XD. My fault. Alright. Gonna have people flood into the stream now. Make sure to drop a like on the stream, fellas, if you haven't already. Make sure to do it. Alright. Are we good? We good, Yanti? You got the hurricane bottle yet? I need to get my my ladder filled out. It's almost there. I think class average 50's coming. It's gonna be a while. I gotta do like another 900 plus runs, so it'll be a hot minute. Squidwing Potato War, mine is when he gets Bat Talisman instead of 1% speed, or they're gonna add the Orphan Slayer that deals 1 billion damage in a year. For real. Be crazy. Do. I was watching, yeah, I mean, I was watching the other day. Probably another good one would be the deadliest sword in Hypixel. You know, I said the deadliest, not the best. And also when he's like talking about how the pigman sword got added. And he's saying, who would ever kill any pigs? And he's got 5 stacks of pork chops in his inventory. It's great. Beautiful. Do you know when Dungeon Breaker will drop? Nope. I hope tomorrow, but I don't know. I don't know. Yoink. Alright. I will go. Guess he's going to that, so I guess I will go to this. And no snipers in this room. I am sad. I've already got Skeleton Master Bestiary max. Otherwise, I'd be happy about those. Do I still need... I don't think I even need super archers anymore. I think I'm vibing on those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Voila. 5th Pigman sword on the server back in the day. Dang, bro is an OG. Gotta respect it. Grab this, that. Boom. All right. Voila. Okay then. Favorite techno clip is when he danced on Squid Kids Island. That's a good one. Dungeon 6 gives more speed than Dungeon 7. I don't need it, man. Whoops. There we go. Alright, we're good. Yoink. But yeah, Dungeon 6 gives the same archery potion level as Dungeon 7. That's the only real reason I need to drink it. That's the only real reason. Yoink. Relax. Boom. Alright. There we go. I think my tuning points don't even update for being in dungeons unless you open it, right? Yeah, see. Do I need to do that every run too? Make sure my tuning points, extra 100 worth of tuning points, get assigned. Yeah, the Dante clip, that was a good one too. And we was doing the Superior Dragon stream. It's also a banger. Boom, boom. Let's get this. Swap these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yoink. Swap pets. I want to die. Respectfully. Oh, not even close. Not even close. Here we are. Bang. Boom. Uh-oh. There we go. Yoink. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where it's at. Where it's at. Oh goodness. Lag pixel moment. Oh, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's getting that. Getting that. Yoink. Alright. I believe. Are people don't brew max archery potion if it's only about that effect? I mean, you could. But like. Meh. Yeah, too much effort, pretty much. I don't remember that one, Pranesh. What's that one from? What is that, Raze? Do I understand it? I don't think I get the reference. I need to go back and learn all my Technoblade lore again. Gotcha, gotcha. Did bro get watchdogs? What's going on here? Do. Yoink. Alrighty, have a good one, Yanti. Appreciate you, bro. Would complain about the speed you get from Dungeon Pod anyway. Yeah, I mean, I can do 7s. I've just been doing 6s. So I could get my extra, you know, like 1 crit chance from tuning points. Probably wouldn't even be 1 crit chance from tuning points, to be honest. Probably wouldn't even be that much. Oh, good grief. Holy cow, what's going on here? Where's my handles? Papega. Alright, Koki, you still here? We do need a healer now. Let me make sure nobody in guild is online. Boom. Nope. No Fred. 07s. Unfortunate. Mid carry. Alright, no worries, bro. No worries. Keep making the moolah. Probably make more from that than doing this, to be honest. Yoink. Plus, this is way more stressful. All right, appreciate you, Appreciate you, McBallick. Hope you're having a good one, bro. To get class average 50, try buying F7 carries just to completely throw the run. Real. Have you watched anime? I have not watched anime, no. I have not. I'm not an anime enjoyer. Personally. I have been watching I've been watching all the Batman animated shows, so I watched like the OG animated series. I watched Batman Beyond. I watched The Batman. Why? Because every time people show me a clip, it makes me cringe. I don't know. I'm just not into the Japanese culture, I guess, or the Japanese style. Just not my personal jam. But crazy throwback, it is crazy throwback. I'm getting all the OG stuff. But yeah, no hate. Just not my jam. What fame rank do cookies start becoming profitable? I am not sure. I'm at let's see. I'm at this right now. I would think it'd be like at a mil, but maybe not. That is a good one, Kyoko. Feel like 600, 700k damage with Atom Split using Final Destination. And like 1 mil with Necron Tarantula Helmet using Itchy and 743 Magic Power. Any suggestions on how to increase damage? Atom Split is almost maxed. I mean, Magical Power would definitely be the best way to do it. If you're not combat max, like if you don't have combat 60 or whatever, then that's also a great way to do it. Of course, you know, damage pets are always nice, but using E-Man is also valid. But yeah, also, I mean, Itchy's good. It depends on how much attack speed you're getting already aside from Itchy. Because you get, you know, all the ferocity and stuff from using the Atom Split. So generally, you're going to want to deal more damage per hit rather than get more hits in because you're already getting so many hits in. So you might want to swap to like Shaded or Hurtful or something. That could help. But yeah. Alright, I'm going to re-queue us real quick. Latest magic power, Pez, Crimson Armor, and Enchants would be the difference. Yeah, of course Crimson is going to be better than Necron if you can get it up to like hot tier. Then it's better than Necron, but also probably a little squishier when you're first starting out. Thinking about 260 mil right now. All of it went to my friend though. Oh, I'm 250 mil still. Oh man. Don't search up the second one. Are we talking about Berserker? The one that Elden Ring's based off of? That everyone says Elden Ring's based off of. Yeah, Sword of Bad Health, that's a good option. Don't really get time to Rag or like Reaper and all that. That's like real sweaty stuff. The anime is bad, but the manga is awesome. Interesting. Do. When should I start saving Bestiary milestone XP? I mean, if you're like, I'd say get to like combat 50 or something, and then you can start saving it up for until you get G-Drang. Not a bad idea. Not too shabby. Rate the healer gameplay. 7 maybe, something like that. Fred's pretty hard to beat. I'm not gonna lie. Fred's kind of goated. But yeah, I'd say main thing was like, I think you hit early enter a few times, but it's hard to, I guess harder to do all that whenever we've got core as well. But all right, got you laughing. Let's see who's out here right now. Boom. Not too many dungeon level 50 ranks. I guess there's a few out there. Yo, Intrests got a party right now. Very nice. BCRs you missing, by the way? Not too many. Missing snipers, working on those. We're missing skeleton soldiers. Got 10k of those to do. About 3,500 soul eaters. 8k, 7.5k, I guess. Super tank zombies. And finally, about 6k zombie soldiers. So I'm probably not maxing those before I'm done, just because mage, you don't really get that many kills. Yo, there's a red name in the lobby. Let's go. Gotcha, laughing. Plan on doing at 30k? It's a good question. I need to plan something. It's like such a cool milestone, but I don't really know what to do to celebrate. It's the question. That is the question. Decisions. I don't know. I got vacation this next week, so I'll have like a whole week to think of everything, or to think of something. SpongeBob, best anime ever made? Factual. What in the world, Pranay? What in tarnation? I can't unsee that in my brain now. SMH. What made you do YouTube? I mean, of course, Technoblade was a big inspiration. I feel like everybody in the SkyBlock space that at least wasn't making content before he started is kind of inspired by that. But also Cypher PK. I watched a lot of Fortnite back in the day. I still watch sometimes, but that was definitely a big inspiration. And he always said start in a niche area. So of course, when I first started, I thought, you know, I'll do something chill. I did Bed Wars. I think I made a couple Bed Wars videos, like nothing special, literally just gameplay videos. No challenges, nothing, no thumbnail. And then I started doing a little bit of Fortnite stuff. If you look at my oldest videos on the channel, there's some Fortnite stuff out there still. But yeah, I started doing Skyblock stuff when Crimson Isle came out. Like originally I didn't really want to do Skyblock because I'd already started my profile and I didn't want to start a new one. And then so I started off making guides, and then I ended up getting ratted, and so I started a new profile. There you go. Name and profile picture. Why? The profile picture was just something I came up with. Nothing too crazy. I wanted it to kind of look like me, and I wanted the B for the glasses. That was like the big idea that I had, was that. And the name was just I couldn't come up with anything. I came up with the name when I was doing music, which I still do music. Again, all the background music in the videos and streams I wrote myself, so make sure to check that out. But yeah, that was, I couldn't come up with a name when I was doing music stuff, so I was like, you know what, I'll just write this down and then I'll come up with something later. And I never came up with anything. I kind of got attached to it. So originally it was, you know, TBD, and I was like, you know what, this could actually work. Just change the T to a 2. It'd be perfect. Got fishing 27 a few days ago. God was huge help. Hey, happy to help night. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Southern is coming out. Yeah, it depends on the day, man. Depends on the day. The Southern do come out every now and then. Think I need 4 master stars on full armor to start M7. It depends on your kata level. You know, if you're like kata 48, then you'll probably be fine with 4. Or, I mean, yeah, I would say you definitely need at least 4. Like, you don't have to have 5, but I mean, you might be okay with lower, but I would recommend getting 4 for sure. But yeah. 5 rank up giveaways at 30k. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It was good, Keg. How's it going, bro? So because I'm Iron Man, so it'll be a little bit annoying. I mean, it's worth it though, because you'll get your kata level up anyways. You know, you're gonna want them eventually. So it's better to go ahead and do it now and get your kata level up even more before you start doing M7, rather than to start doing M7 and be struggling a bit more. You know. Term giveaway. Yeah, I definitely can't do a giveaway of like Skyblock items. That is a bit frowned upon nowadays. So I don't want to do that. But rank up giveaway, I don't know, maybe. We did some of those for Christmas a couple years ago. Shout out to Deadeye for offering those. But yeah, I could perhaps do some for 30k. But no promises. I'm just thinking up, spitballing ideas right now. Best fire equipment in terms of cloaks. Like, are we talking about Zoro's cape versus Lotus? I mean, of course, Zoro's cape is great when there's a contest going on. Outside of contests, I think Lotus equipment is better, though. I want to say. I'm missing something. Why is it bad now? So, I mean, first off, just doing giveaways, like, if you're not a red name, generally, if you're doing giveaways, then it kind of, a lot of people end up getting banned for, like, boosting. They think you're IRL trading, and so you get banned. Both profiles end up getting banned. So that's one reason not to do it. But yeah, it's really, that's really, I mean, the main reason not to do it. Even if you're red name, you know, it can get flagged and stuff. So you don't really want to do that too much. And I think they did, like, the wording on the community notes is like, don't what's it called? Hold on, what are we looking at here? What are we looking at? 7 bill, Kata 43? I don't think so, bro. I don't know. Kata 43. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. But yeah, it's just rough. which I didn't really like doing giveaways in the first place. I want people to subscribe for me and not for materials. So, you know. Full Lotus gear right now, wondering what's better. Yeah, I mean, I would just stick with the Lotus. Like, if you want to get really sweaty with it, you can go and max out a Zoro's cape and use that during contests and stuff. All right, here we go. Bro, running Terror leggings as an arch. I don't know if that's... Or Terror chestplate and leggings. Yeah, I don't know if that's plays. I'm not going to lie. Alright, hold on. Let me pop this. Boom. Alright, we're good. Where am I going here? Yoink. Sheesh. My apologies. I'm having a moment right now. I didn't have any potions in my inventory. Need to check that when I'm downtiming. Do this. Let's get in that. I'll get down here. Boom. There we are. First try. Page pack to use. It's linked in the description. It's a mixture of like 12 different packs. Ew, mines. You know, I wouldn't even hate mines if there was snipers in here, man. There might be a sniper like hidden somewhere in a corner, but not that I'm aware of. Boom. Do 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 do. Are you for real? I can't wait for Dungeon Breaker, man. It'll be so good. And of course the chest is locked. All that effort and then the chest is just locked. Typical. Typical. Alright, that was better. Much better. Dude, chill. Alright, we got all our crypts, we're good. I can go drop down now. Start working these. We found a mimic yet. That would be good information to have. Okay, I don't pay attention to the game chat enough to know. But yeah. Mossy worth to buy, or should I just wait to drop it? It depends on what other upgrade options you have. Like, I would say, you know, try and do most of your other upgrades first, and then by the time you've done all the other upgrades, hopefully you'll have dropped it. Isn't a bad way to go if you're trying to do like more Iron Man style. But as far as like actual progress, it is probably one of the most worth upgrades to go for versus, you know, going for like Green Thumb and other things like that. So it's not a bad idea to go ahead and buy that early on, and then if you drop some, just sell them. 27th, Pranesh. What is max farming fortune? That is a good question. I'm not sure anymore. I'm sure it's different after foraging, but I don't know. I'm not even sure what it was before foraging though. I may make a video where I go for max farming fortune at some point, but for right now, that is not the plan. Or not the objective. I mean, yoink, yoink. Oh, good grief. Boom. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Oh. Oh my. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Didoots. Not even close. 1, 2. Alright. We chillin'. We chillin'. Okay, no core. Good to know. We're chillin'. We good, we good, we good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Bang, bada bing, bada boom. Feel like throwing Hoppity out the window when I try to get Zoro. Yeah, one of the guys in my guild has been going for Zoro for ages. I have 7 Zoros at the moment. So, if you manage max XP, you're just gonna stop until new updates, or you have other ideas? There's still more things I can do other than max XP, yeah. I'll still be doing other stuff. So, you know, like the dice video that I uploaded over the weekend, like that wasn't SkyBlock XP related at all. There, I could, you know, go for dies and things like that. I can also go for some other milestones. Like, my plan is to go for some, do some videos on how to get max of a stat, at least for the time. So, you know, I'll have to, I might do Farming Fortune. That might be one of the ones I go for. To see if we can do that. And try and max out like all the contests, all the farming contests. See if we can get the max fortune for each crop, you know? Like that would be a cool thing to go for. So we may do that. Also, I haven't done Spaceman yet, so that would be a cool thing. I could really just do a video on going for max, like fully hyper max garden and just max out Spaceman and do all the crop records and stuff for Jacob's contest. And then I could also try and max out like the Agatha's contest shop. Like I could still buy a bunch of things from there. But yeah, still a lot of things to do. This room. Wait, what's in there? Nani? Alright then, run it back. How can I get 100 attack speed without something like itchy and tuning points when I get a term? G-drag. That's the main way to do it. G-drag. There's attributes. And, I mean, realistically, in dungeons, you shouldn't have a problem with it. Because, should be able to... Hey, hold up. Where am I going? I think I went to the wrong route. I think that's what happened there. I think I'm out here trolling. Because I believe Terminator has some attack speed on it as well. So just that alone, plus, you know, your kata levels should help quite a bit. Boom. Alright, there we go. That was not my best show of skill on that blood rush. It's all good. It happens. Do that. Boom. Yeah, Tiger Plushie, I mean, I wouldn't recommend that. Because Remedies is way better to put on a G-drag. But generally you run like Fortuitous Power, which does Fortuitous give a little bit of attack speed? I don't even know. Hold up, let me look. Does it? Does not. Yeah, I mean, just the, I think term you get, yeah, a decent chunk of attack speed by itself. Alright. That somehow worked out. Somehow worked out. That was almost really bad timing. Almost really bad. It's all good. Yoink. Oh, I didn't even realize this was attached to my room. I'm trolling. My fault. My fault, guys. I'm still throwing the run. Boom. Still throwing the run. Of course, it's locked. SMH. This one shouldn't be locked. Thank you. Actually, boom. First try. Max MP is 2004 now. Only in dungeons, because there's dungeonized attributes. So if you have Kata 50 with your dungeonized, not attributes, dungeonized stuff, talismans, then that gives even more magical power while in dungeons. Have you ever got out of your chair while gaming? Cause no, probably not. Like, not while playing, you know, not like locked in playing on controller and then stand up. Not really. Maybe when I'm in like the living room, you know, playing on, doing like Injustice against my brother, you know, or Mortal Kombat or something. But Not much. Yoink. There we go. Beautiful. Very good, very good. Okay. We are here now. Yoink. Not get that swap off at all. It's fine. Do this. Voila. Boom, boom. All right. Chilling. Cool, cool, cool. Yoink. Doots. Surely that counted, right? Yes, it did. All right, cool. Touring this time. Okay, I'm throwing. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chilling. All right, appreciate you, Pranesh. Have a good one, bro. Having a melody moment in there. Gotta love melodies, dude. What mod do you use for dungeons? I use Badline Client. All my mods are built into BLC. But yeah, let's do this. Yoink. Yeah, you can see like in dungeons, I'm getting 72 bonus attack speed off of this thing, which is pretty epic. But yeah, I mean, outside of dungeons, you may have to use turning points on it. If you're using like a tiger pet, you can use a plushie. But if you're using G-Drag, you definitely want remedies. Swap hats. Boom, boom. Okay. All right. Now we're looking good. 1, 2, and we have blue. Oh, good grief. 07s. All good, all good. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. It happens. I didn't hear the sound from the Reaper popping either. Like, I shifted with the Reaper armor on, but I didn't hear the sound, so I don't know if it did pop. Kind of makes me a bit nervous on that front. We're gonna dupe, I think. Yeah. There we go. First try. There we go. What happened? I think debuff got missed. It's all good though. Yoink. Trash. Run it back. Drop a handle. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. It's been a decent chunk of runs. I think I dropped my last one at like 1,000. Or not 1,000, 2,050 or something. And we're now at, I don't know, we'll check later. We'll check later. I won't throw the blood rush. I think we're at like a decent chunk. Decently large number above that. Boom, there we go. Alright, let's go in here. Okay, this is not what I expected. I expected a 1x1 and then puzzle room, honestly. Alright, let's see. How many are we on? 2,174, so yeah, we're like 100 over, I think. Maybe. I don't know, maybe it was like 2,090. Like 2,080, 2,090 maybe. I don't know. The short's on the channel somewhere. I don't remember the number though. Alright, let me clear this. And we'll be vibing. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Absolutely gorgeous. Beat that guy up. Do this. Boom, boom. Win. Started farming, got 550,000 XP per hour. Is it good doing melons right now? I don't even know, honestly. The XP honestly doesn't matter that much because what's most likely going to happen is you're going to end up, you know, mining so much that you'll be well over the XP you need for farming 60 if you mine for money. So, or even if just going for like garden 15, I think it usually takes a pretty decent chunk of time. So, oh, all right then. Ooh, because asking if you want to join season 2, I think at least is spelling terrible. I am down. Is there a date picked out yet? Because that would be the main thing. But I am very interested for sure. Do this. Let's go here. Boom. Voila. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Not yet? Okay. But yeah, I'd be down. Mushrooms are like 700k per hour pretty early on. Yeah, mushrooms are really good for sure. Those are always nice. Mushrooms are the best for XP. But melons are the best for money. So getting any XP out of that is still pretty goated. Oh dear. Yoink. Okay, swap to this. And wait for it. That works. Alright. Beautiful. Yoink. And wait for it. What do you use Cow Hat for? So Cow Hat gives immunity to negative effects. And whenever you get down to the Wither King to put the orbs in, then you get slowness effect at that moment. So some people did in fact leap. So it stops you from getting that slowness effect. Yoink. The clutch. Glad I assume we had a good melodies there. It's hard to find a party for M7. It's hard to find a party without any cheaters sometimes. But the nice thing about M7 parties is a lot of times, if you get lucky, at least for me, it's usually able to find at least a group of 3 or 4 that sticks around for a long time. Might have to look for 2 extra players every now and then, but usually if you find a group, they'll want to run for, you know, at least an hour before dipping out. Let's see, I'm trolling real quick. Yoink. The flicks, dude. It's like muscle memory, just flicking straight onto that, going straight for the anvil there. Boom. Alright, blue it is. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, who's next? Who's it gonna be? We got green. Alright. And then we got orange. Voila. And then we got purple. And then we get a handle. For real, for real. Right here. Please. It's not a handle. OFA is not a handle. Sag. It's like, why is there only 1 book in here? This better not be Thunderlord 7. I'm gonna be slightly upset. I don't know. Is OFA rarer than Thunderlord 7? I don't even know. Where am I? Oh, that's the wrong. Cool. Yoink. Oh boy, this room. I love it. I love it. Okay, do that. Do this. Boom, boom. Voila. Not my best. Could have been worse, though. Yo, second time we got this room today. I still don't know where the secret is. We got to figure it out. It's got to be up here. There's multiple snipers in here, though. It's good. 1. And 2. Okay. Oh, yeah, I do remember what the secret is. It's right here. Diddly. Thinking I didn't get time to figure it out last time, but I did. Let's see. 1, 2. Boom, boom. But yo, what's good, Cup? What's up? What's up? Oh, okay, man. Yeah, this is great. This is great. I love when this works perfectly. Purple, blue, green. Okay. All right. Let's see. 1 and 2, and that's gonna make it go down to green. And then we can click this to make it go down to blue as well. Boom. There's blue. And then for purple, I gotta do that. And diamond? No, not diamond. Diamond later. 1, 2. Okay, and then right there. Good grief. Gotta love waterboard, bro. Gotta love waterboard, man. It's the best. Ever drop first slot fish? Oh, yes. Many, many times. I don't know how many I have. Try not to keep track, but decent amount. Let's hope for the next one. Let's hope. Boom. Nice. When I started doing F7, I kept hitting my head on something while I was using Bonzo staff when I was trying to get crystal or go faster in terminal phase. Yeah, it's definitely like a learning experience. That's probably the hardest part, is learning Bonzo movement, honestly. At least for me, that's been the hardest part for each class, because it's different. Like, you know, eventually after you do a certain amount of it, it's just muscle memory. But then, you know, if you're swapping around classes all the time, you gotta unlearn the muscle memory and then relearn it for whatever it is for the new class. And it's just kind of difficult while also multitasking with chat. Wild. Have an idea for a season 2 potentially? I am down, dude. I am down. Doot. I'll try and get my people to be more chill this time. Yo, Runic Storm. Hog. Boom. Yoink. Doot. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's get this, please. Voila. Let me not forget to swap helmets. Let me not get stuck in this stupid wall. I'm dead. Okay, I'm not dead. Rare not dead moment. Heck W. Boom. Yoink. Voila. Boom. Hookage. All right. Vibing. Vibing. What cattle would you recommend for starting F7 or M7? At least 46 if you're gonna play healer generally. That's what I would recommend. And like at least 47, maybe 48 for tank. That's what I would recommend. Just because like you can do it before that point as healer, but your clear's gonna be pretty rough. And you're probably gonna die a lot. So that is what I would recommend. Again, you can do it before that, but it's gonna be a bit of a pain. Started 7 at cat at 36. Real. Boom. Let's do this. Yoink. Okay. 1 and 2. Healer does pre-dev? Yes, healer does pre-dev. M5 or M4 for money? M5 for sure. M5 better. Dude. I imagine like a lot of people now probably won't go for Spirit short bows as much with Mosquito Bow being in the game. I imagine short bows have gone down a bit because they're basically the same weapon. Honestly. It feels like M4 has better parties. I don't know. I've seen some pretty crazy M5 parties. Like 2-minute-ish runs. I'm sure sub 2 is possible. I don't know. Heard something like that. Guess I haven't seen them. I've heard of them. Heard of some pretty crazy M5 parties. Same speed runs as M5. Ain't no way the boss fight is same speed. Ain't no way. Alright, let me just buy all these. Get rid of it. Boom, boom. Sold. And grab these. And sold. And wither catalysts. Sold. Alright. Not talking about boss, I'm talking about speed. I mean, total runtime. M5 is definitely faster. M5 clear for my parties usually like 2:30. Okay, yeah, I mean, usually the run should be done by then. Yeah, that's rough. Boom, yo, chill. Yoink. VC right now, though you're streaming. I'm down to VC after stream. What am I doing? I'm trolling, that's what I'm doing. Lol. Yoink. Boom. Alright. Where is the mains? There we go. Boom. And hello there. Very good, very good. Also, M4 stars 4 times more common, 14 mil profit. M5 stars only 27 mil profit and 4 times rarer. Yeah, but you're getting faster runs. Plus, it's not even the star price. It's the Legion. Star is just additional moolahs. Legion is what really makes the money on M5. Yoink. That would be great is if they made cat XP count for leveling pets. Just instantly become the best way to level any pet ever. Alright, thank you. Good grief. Alright, he's getting this. I will grab this, I suppose. Boom. Open sesame. Alright, yoink. Beautiful. Voila. Wild straps. Wild, bro. What in tarnation? Think one day they'll add Iron Man hardcore. I mean, they did talk about adding a hardcore mode in one of the patch notes. They said it was not, you know, confirmed. It was just an example, but that's like, you know, clearly like the first option for if they were to add another version or another profile type. Hey, I'm doing way too much damage out here. Long you stream for? We'll see. Maybe if we don't have time to VC, like it might be another like 2 hours. Honestly, I don't know. It just depends on how the parties go. If I end up just struggling to find a party at some point, then I'll probably call it then. But as long as I've got a party, I'm down to run it. But yo, chill. But yeah, I mean, don't stay up on my account. It could be a little while. It could be a hot minute. Oh, here we go. Yoink. 1, 2. Do this. Don't sneeze. 1, 2, 3, and boom. Go. Someone bought my storm bottle. Let's go. I may have gone in too early. Hello, game. I would have been fine. I would have been fine. Mold. SMH my head. Yoink. Coulda, woulda, shoulda been fine. Why am I getting all the counting ones right now? You know I hate math. What's going on here? Did-do. Alright. Yoink. Please. Oh my goodness, it's so bad. Alright, that's fine. Ooh, how many more days do you think Class Arts 50 will take? Like 2 weeks, not including coin grinding? Oh, it'll be way longer than that for sure. I mean, I got 1,000 total runs. You know? Or like 900 total runs. Plus next week I'm on vacation. So, it's a little bit iffy. But if I was here for all of fall, I'd probably get a decent chunk of runs in. Because we're getting pretty good runs right now. I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, I mean, it's really just the question of how much I can handle every day. Especially once I get to Mage. Like, I think Mage is going to be pretty chill. Honestly, but it could be worse than I'm thinking. Who knows? Just again, yeah. Also the question of how much it'll take me. Like, I think generally the most runs I'll do in a week is usually like about 200. It's usually like the most runs I'll do in a week. So it's probably gonna be another month before I'm done. Another month of runs. And I may keep taking breaks, you know, like last week we took a break and did Slayers like all week. So I may just keep taking breaks whenever I need to, but usually what I was doing was doing some runs off stream when it wasn't Paul is what I kind of decided to do. But now since it's Paul, I definitely want to do runs on stream while he's here, but we'll just see how the Mage runs go. I think Mage is going to be a lot less stressful as well. Like Archer during Derpy was so stressful. It was rough. It was rough out here. Alrighty, no one needed downtime, right? We're just gonna run it back. It was a good time. Terminals are worse with 300 ping. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. But yeah, that was a just unfortunate moment right there. With the TPS going out right when I needed to swap masks. There we go. Didn't pick that up for the life of me. That's not it. Bam. Bam. Okay. There he is. Mercs. Voila. Sniper, no sniping. Man, how many rooms? So many 1x1s right now. Good grief. Holy. Do arrows affect damage much? Yeah, it can be a pretty big deal. I don't think it's like as much the damage, but just the effect of the arrows. You know, like I'm using Armor Shred right now to reduce defense by 5% of the mobs that I hit, so definitely helps with Dragon Phase for that. And of course, whenever I last breath like Storm, like that's a pretty helpful extra effect. 5% less defense is pretty nice. Bam. Yeah, let me go up here. Yoink. Bam. You know what, that works. That works. Bam. Gimme. See, when Dungeon Breaker comes out, won't have to worry about that crap. So nice. Alright, I'm just gonna swap here. Go ahead and get my pearls ready. And we're good. Rose best slayer for combat XP? No. Blaze is definitely the best. Blaze is super duper good. I think it's honestly just based on, you know, the way they're arranged in the menu. Like, E-Man's probably second best. But alright, gotcha, Koki. How can I download your profile settings in Badlion? It looks kind of good. If you go to, like, you press right shift on your keyboard, and then you go to profiles. There's a search button in the left side of the screen that just says search. Click on that, and then use the search bar at the top of the screen to look up 2B, and it's called 2B SkyBlock. So number 2, letter B. But yeah, that's the strats right there. If I get time here, Mike can show how to do it. I need to get a clip of it so I can just have that linked. But voila. 1, 2. Do that. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Voila. 3. Beautimus. And wait for it. Do that. It's probably a little early still. Gonna depend on where I like again while trying to put the helmet on. We're good. We chillin'. Bam. The lever. Nice. Alright. Nice. Yoink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then we got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I'm trolling. I forgot we're not coring, lol. I forgot. My fault. My bad, chat. My bad. But let's see. Right shift, go to profiles, search, and then 2B. And it's 2B SkyBlock right there. That's the one. Yoink. There's like 2k XP per regular kill and like 15k per mini. I don't even remember. It depends. I mean, it depends on your combat wisdom, of course, is a big part of it. So if you've got more combat wisdom, of course you'll get more. So it just depends on that, which I have tactics, so I get more than most people would probably. So it's a little bit iffy. What's fun to do and makes money other than Dungeon Slayers, because that's all I've been doing this week. Fair enough. Let's see. Thank you, Levi, for runs. Appreciate it, bro. But I mean, a lot of people do rifts. A lot of people do hunting. I've enjoyed doing the hunting stuff recently. That's always enjoyable. But I mean, the best way to do that is by doing Blaze Slayer at this point. Like doing Blaze stuff, you can hunt Burning Souls and make a bunch of money that way. What else do people like to do? Fishing. Fishing is pretty good. Of course, there's mining. Mining's still decent. But it just depends on your personal preference, you know? Yoink. Alright, chat. We got any tanks? Doots. I'm gonna presume that Slayer and Flame are still running. Alright, appreciate you, Oku. Thank you, sir. Which text pack is it custom? It's linked in the description. It's a mixture of like 12 different packs. Let's do this. Let's see. How have we done today? It's been 2.5 hours and we've done a total of 18 runs. Could be worse. We have spent a lot of time looking for parties. A pretty penny of time looking for parties. Let's do that. Grab this. Boom, boom. Alright, did we have 2 tanks join at the same time? That would be awkward. Okay, we did not. Beautiful. Core. Learning tank, is this okay? Just don't die. Main thing. Pretty much. Let's see. Either AFK right now. I believe. Right. I think, yeah, Night Rain is neither. Alright, appreciate your time. FatCat with Furfsky and Prism, I believe so. Yeah, it's like 12 total packs. One of my buddies mixed them. But this is like the first texture pack I've ever used, so I don't really have a ton of experience with packs and stuff. Boom. We've got a lot of essence, man. I hope they add Dungeon Breaker tomorrow and I can spend it and sell the rest. That would be nice. If I were to sell all my essence right now, almost 100 mil worth, which, I mean, the Wither essence is the main part, and that's probably what I'm going to use. I guess we can send it. Did-oo. Yoink. Bam. Do this. Okay, of course. Gotta love it here. Boom, boom. Do that. What else we got? This guy. There we are. Yoink. Good grief. What is my FPS doing right now? Not cool, bro. Voila. And there's that. Clear these out. Do this. Boom, boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Let's see. Yoink. Okay. Very nice. Okay. I'll just start here. Ow. That's a lot of damage. So odd that you can, like, teleport with that. Did not work when I was trying to teleport with the hype there in the water. Very interesting. Okay, I gotta kill the bat before I forget. Always forget the bat, bro. Every time. Yoink. Alright. What else we got? We got this. One. That doesn't do anything. I don't know why it makes me do that. It's very weird. What floor should I do to make money for hype, or another way to do F7? I mean, if you have a Juju, you can do F7 as Burrs or healer or tank. Should be able to do that. Might depend on your cat level though. But I mean, F5 also makes a good chunk of money as well, so you could do F5. I'm a mage. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I would recommend swapping classes personally, because it's hard to find a good F7 party as a mage if you don't have a hype. So I would recommend swapping to do some E-Man Slayer and get Juju. Cap 26 with Spirit Scepter 3-4 Storm Weather Goggles. Yeah, I mean, like, realistically you should be able to do it. It's just, you'll probably just get insta-kicked out of a bunch of parties for not having a hype. That's usually how that goes. But you might be alright. But I would definitely grind up some cata levels first. Get up to like at least Cata 28 from F6. Something like that. Do 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 do. And there we go. Beautiful. Only got like 20 million purse. Yoink. I mean, let's do that. That's fine. Chill. Let me in. Yeah, you definitely want to grind up some money, because you're of course gonna need money if you're gonna play. All right. Unfortunate. Gonna need money if you're gonna play F7 so you can buy stuff. If you drop it out of the chest. How do I get thrown back here? Kinda rude. Did I swap pets? No, there we go. Better. Good grief, how much do I gotta click right now? Yes, that works. Bam. Nice. Do. Alright, we're good. Ooh, playing tank with hype and I play M5. That's your main weapon on M5. That is kind of crazy. Let's go, Lana. How's it going, bro? But I got 12 T11 Simon instead of for money. That's fair. That's fair. Pigs are making me a bunch of money. I have a pig minion. I haven't really been collecting from him, though. Maybe I should be. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Server moment. Yoink. Alright, then we got this. Swap here. Wait for it. 3, 2, 1. Alright, everybody's dipping. We might be done after this one, Loki. I am realizing now that I don't think anybody in the party is in the chat. I might just be in a total rando party right now. That might be the case. I don't know, maybe some people are in the chat. Could be. I don't know. But I'm getting kind of hungry anyways. I'm getting kind of hungry. So let's do this. Yoink. And then we got green. Please drop handle. Right here, it'd be beautiful. LF handle. Sad. An actual profitable chest. Alrighty. I think that will be all. I think that will be all for now. Floor's best for money. Generally M5 is very good to go for because it's very consistent. M7 can of course make more money, but it is a little bit more RNG based. So usually that's the reason it might not make as much. Alright, there we go. Can you play True Mage in M5 and what Kata would be good? No, not really. You have to LCM once you get to M5 for the most part. At least as far as the boss fight goes. For clear, I mean, you might be okay. I don't know. It's hard to say. I haven't played Mage yet is the thing. So I'm not like the most knowledgeable person on this. So take everything with a grain of salt here. But I would say Kata 40 probably. Just so you're not dying all the time. Use Kismet Feathers for all Bedrock rerolls. As long as it's not like 2 mil profit, then yeah, pretty much. But yeah. Prize drop for Scrolls and Handle this week. Can't wait for next week to see more prize drop because Mayor Paul. Could be the case. Could be the case. But we do have a pretty big milestone that we're getting very, very close to now. I guess I've eaten all these. But yeah, if y'all haven't, I don't know, I guess I haven't shown it on stream in a little bit, but I've been grabbing, of course, the chili peppers. And of course during Derpy we got like a ton of them because I did use eye drops and stuff during Derpy, so that helped quite a bit. But if we look in here, I currently have 19.4k out of the 20k chili peppers we need, so I only need 600 more. So I will have to fuel them for the week that I'm gone. I'm gonna make sure I put some fuels in for the week while I'm not here for next week. But yeah, we are getting close. We do also have one of these guys to grab, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab Titanic so we can get that. And this will probably be the last thing we do today. What class you gonna end stream? I think this is gonna be last. I'll probably go eat after this. But as far as Twitch goes, I'll probably be back on Twitch pretty soon with some Hollow Knight. I think we're gonna try and beat Hollow Knight today. At least the main story. But we'll see. I may have to put that off a little bit because I do want to get a video made, at least one, for while I'm on vacation next week. So I'm gonna try and focus on streams this week, and then in the free time that I get, try and get a video made for next week. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully tomorrow we get a Dungeon Breaker and I can make some videos about that while I'm gone. Or to go up while I'm gone might be the strats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But yeah. F5 is good, F3 has good odds for recom. Yeah, so recoms are generally, you know, like 3 mil profit or so right now. Whereas, you know, they're still really rare though, even on F3. But on F5 generally, about every run you're gonna be dropping a Legion book, which is a mil profit. So that is why F5 is so good for money, because of Legion books. So, and they're not rare at all. Pretty much, you know, you got like 5 chests, they can show up in like 3 out of those 5 chests. So generally, just from that, that's gonna be stonks that you're getting. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and pop this, see if we get anything good. If it's something we can use for our claymore later on, then we will save it for that. Okay. I don't think we want that for our claymore, but hopefully that's a little bit of money. Let's go ahead and find it. There we go. All right, prosecute 6, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very nice. We will take that. So the profile review stream won't be one this week. There will not be one this week because I am leaving on Saturday, so I will not be here. And probably won't be one next week because I don't know if I'll be home in time. So, RIP. But we'll see what happens. Like 20 mil, I think, like 20 mil per hour. Is that what we're thinking? Or... All right, there we go. Prosecute 6. How much is this? 70 mil? Hold up. I just gotta do this real quick. What does he have on his claymore? And his hype. So there's that's the ult-wise hype. Here's this one. Execute. Yeah, he's got execute on that. I don't know where the claymore's at. Oh, he's got the Midas sword. That's what it is. He has prosecute on this. So do I want prosecute for the claymore? I don't know. I don't know. Perfect time for that, for real, for real. I've returned. Have we dropped a handle yet? We did not drop a handle, but we did just drop prosecute 6 from our enchanting table, which is pretty epic. There's 2 hypes. Yeah, when you play M7 Mage, you usually, if you are using the goated stuff, then you save, or not save, then you use 2. So you have 1 for left click mage and 1 for right click mage. Save it. All right. Here we go. So there's another book to save. Man. Yeah, we are we're gonna have quite the situation over here with this Claymore. Got Thunderlord 7 saved up. We've got Bane of Arthropod 7. We'll have Scav 5, Fire Aspect 3, Smite 7, Prosecute 6. Working on the Master Stars. Got the Recom chilling, which actually I don't actually need the Recom. Now I think about it, he's already got a Recom on there, so no reason to have that sitting in there. Let's where do I have this? I guess it's in here, right? Yeah. We'll just save that there. But yeah. Oswald on the new updates, I just started them on like foraging and stuff. Yeah, I've got a couple guides out for those. But yeah. I got a few hunting guys, a few foraging guys chilling. Doing something similar to make my LCM weapon. Couldn't find out just looking at people. Is triple strike the way? That is a good question. Let me look at this. What does he got here? So he has triple strike, and on this one he has first strike. So I think if it's the weapon you're going to use for dragons, then first strike probably. So that's probably the way to do it. And then if it's the weapon you're going to use for withers, then you would normally want triple strike. But if you're only doing one weapon, then probably first strike still, just to be able to get that extra damage in on first hit. 455 drill good. I'm crafting it today. Yeah, it's good. Of course, once you can get it 655, that's like one of the best drills in the game. That and Devon's are the top two, so you're on the right upgrade line. But anyways, boys, hope you guys have enjoyed today. We've done about 3 hours. Nothing too crazy. I'll probably still do some off stream later, but I do need to get some videos set up and planned out for while I'm away. So I will see you guys in the next one. Should be live tomorrow. I'm going to be live pretty much every weekday this week, since we're not going to be live at all next week. So I'll be live tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So we got 4 more big streams planned for YouTube this week. And yeah, we'll just see what kind of shenanigans go down. But maybe live on Twitch later with Hollow Knight. We'll have to see. But in the meantime, we will raid somebody on Twitch, but that's going to be all for YouTube. So y'all have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one. God bless.